Hi guys, YapAttack here, and you are watching TitanFall. Before I get into my gameplay topic, I would just like to say that I have a cold, so don't be surprised if I sound really nasal and I sniff like that. But yeah, on to our actual gameplay topic. Top things I want to see in TitanFall 2. Number 1. More Titans. With a name like TitanFall and with gameplay based on obtaining a mechanized robot, you should think that the game would offer more than just 3 Titans to choose from. Respawn should at least double the amount of Titans available, so that's 6. This will allow for much more versatile gameplay. Titans that can climb buildings, hover in the air, stationary Titans, or even Titans that can add a water element to the game, would add an interesting mechanics to the series. Whatever they add, I'm sure we can all agree that we just want more Titans. Secondly, we want a real campaign mode. Let's be honest for a second. The only reason anyone played Titanfall's campaign was to unlock the other type of chassis mechs. Titanfall's campaign felt empty, rushed, and really did not feel like a campaign at all. It's a shame that there was not actually a real campaign in Titanfall, because there was so much potential for a great storyline. Unfortunately, none of the actual characters or events were memorable at all. Its futuristic setting and giant mechanized robots should at least provide the tools for a memorable campaign like Halo or Mass Effect. Number 3. New multiplayer modes, along with improvements to old ones. One of the many things that Call of Duty did right was to include many game modes for people to choose from. Different game types help keep a game fresh and new. Because Titanfall is a multiplayer only game, different game types and modes are an essential part of the game. There should also be several improvements to the current game modes to make them feel unique and fresh. Some of the current game modes feel similar to each other, and this is mainly due to the fact that there are not many changes in the actual game. Many gamers were confused about the difference between Attrition and Pilot Hunter. Respawn has to find a way to make the differences in these game modes more noticeable. One step which they could take to make that happen is to remove different elements from the game modes like grunts, spectres, and even titans. Number 4. Customization, guys. I'm surprised that I even have to ask this, not we. All of us have to ask this. Customization and personalization should be somewhat of a standard for FPS games. Whether it be customizing the actual Titans, different camouflages for your gun, or armor your pilot, we all want to feel a little more unique when we're out in the battlefield. There is an enormous amount of potential for customization in this game, and of course there are many games to pull influences from: COD, Battlefield 4, BO2, etc. Number 5. More guns. This is another simple answer to an ongoing issue which Titanfall seems to suffer from. Simply adding more guns will make the game more diverse. Having one fully automatic assault rifle, one shotgun and one LMG does not leave players much variety. Whether it be like it or not, the smart pistol was smart, pun intended, addition to the game, because it was a new type of weapon that people had not been introduced before. Because it was a futuristic FPS, gamers should welcome these new weapon types, because they would make the game much more unique. Number 6, my lucky number. Titanfall has amazing movement mechanics. Wall jumping, wall climbing, double jumping, and the free movement mechanics make Titanfall unique. The fast pace and movements of the pilots help immerse you in the game. That said, there are times where simple movements are needed just as much as the game's advanced movements. Things like climbing up ladders and sliding while running are two aspects which I always find missing while I'm in the game. Simply put, it feels like it should be there just to put it there. Number 8. Regeneration rewards. The idea of going to the next prestige in a game has become extremely dull and overrated. At the end of the day, the only reason people actually regenerate is because they feel if they do not, the game will be too boring. On the other hand, you have a handful of people who choose not to regenerate because they either do not have the time to, or simply do not want to be bothered with the task of unlocking everything they just worked hard to get. To keep the game unique and give the gamer an incentive to regenerate, there should be a reward for doing so. And a little card next to your name ain't gonna cut it, guys. Sorry. Something like an extra class or a new camo would be a great addition to incentivize the idea of regeneration. Number 9. Multi-platform. Well, I like the idea of multiplayer Titanfall and Titanfall in general being on the Xbox One and PC, me playing on the PC. I feel like if you branch to the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 side, you get more customers, more money. Okay, that might make it good, but general, everyone will be able to play together. Of course, you might be content with just Xbox and PC, but really, multi-platform is the way to go. So yeah, that was 9 points on what I think should be in Titanfall. I've somehow managed to fit this in round about a space of 7.5 minutes. So yeah, I will see you guys in a later video. Okay, thanks, bye, meow.